Hello, my fascinating Renaissance friends. Welcome to episode 98. There are two questions that most people ask. Let me see, ask yourself the same questions in the same way as I ask myself these two questions. What are these? First question, am I as happy as I could be? And second, what if I make happiness as a goal, not just a result of something, not just an accident. Yeah, right. Isn't it? Intriguing. Am I as happy as I could be? What if I make happiness a goal and not just an accident? You know what? These questions have been answered because I stumbled upon Gretchen Rubin's book, The Happiness Project. And what propelled her to write the book, are the results of her thinking process, specifically exactly from these two questions that she asked herself. Am I as happy as I could be? And what if I make happiness the goal, not just an accident? Okay, that deep thinking brought about 7 realizations, and these are what she outlined in her book, and I would like to share it with you because it was an eye-opener for me, because a lot of times we would think that to be happy we need to spend a lot of money, to be able to go to places and all of this stuff. You'll be surprised. So one of the lessons that she called, from her thinking process. There's 7. I'll try to give it to you all, no? But the way I see it is just 5 or 6 because the others are just expansion of the first idea. Okay, the first one is really, really an eye opener, and let me read because I don't want to how do you call this, to make her words not what she said. First, small changes create big shifts. Small changes create big shifts. She said that you don't have to live your current life in pursuit of a life of happiness. You don't even have to uproot where you are and then buy things that you cannot afford. Instead, she said, focus on small daily tweaks. Things as simple as getting more sleep. Imagine organizing a messy drawer or greeting loved ones with more enthusiasm, because the little things give a big ripple effect. So I asked myself, wait a minute, if I sleep an hour more, will that give me an hour more happiness? Of course it makes sense. Her explanations make sense. If you have 1 more hour of sleep, or because you sleep less, you slept less the previous night, that's 1 less hour of irritability. Yeah, right. Now, if you clean up a messy drawer, it gives you a feeling of what? Control over the messes of your life. And it makes, things easier to find. And that adds up to everyday happiness. Yeah, so I said, yeah, makes sense. Let me share with you the second one. This I like. I resonated with this very, very much. Outer order creates inner calm. Now, outer order creates inner calm. All right, so she talks about cleaning up her personal space, like decluttering, creating structure. Also help her clear up or remove mental clutter. I remember that, if I have sessions like right now in this beautiful, beautiful place, I'm here 11 days. I'm doing 5 or 6, training programs for more than 200 people. Of course, I have no time to really fix my training kit, so I just put everything there at the end of the day because I'm just so tired. When I get home, I remove all that stuff, from my training bag and put the next set because I'm opening another program. So I guess after what, after 2 weeks, they are all there. In my office on my table, but I have to start working on reports. Do you know, my experience is, before I can even type the first letter of any executive summary report, I have to clear my desk from all of these, stacks of what paper, workbooks, etc. I really couldn't function. I realized that this is really it. If you remove physical clutter, you will have also removed mental clutter, and life will be much easier. It will be a breeze, and that stacks up also, no? Okay? And yeah, makes a lot of sense, isn't it? Outer order creates inner calm, and when you put all of these inner calms, okay, there's such a word, you stack up on your happiness level. Okay, the third one, is act the way you want to feel. I said, let me see. Is this the thing that says, fake it until you make it stuff? Because I don't believe that. Oh, no, 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 it's not. It says here, okay, because it is counterintuitive. Act the way you want to feel. I mentioned in one of the reels I made that, this morning, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I don't even want to come out, but I have to do a lot of things. And the lesson I picked up from there is the very lesson I teach everybody. Just show up, man. Just show up. Because when you show up, you start, with one little thing. Okay, do it for a minute. And then momentum will come in. Exactly what she was saying, Okay, we think feelings should come first. No, she says, you don't act happy when you feel happy. Okay, that's what he says. No, you flip it. Okay, how do you flip it? When you act, what if you acted happy first? And then, okay, the feelings will manifest themselves. Okay, so what gesture? You smile, alright. You drink coffee as if it's the most delicious coffee of all time, right? And then in the process, you just find yourself, just enjoying it. Makes a lot of sense, isn't it? Okay? I'll give you the fourth one, and then I'll give you the last three in the next episode. Okay? It says, identify what actually makes you happy. Now, this seems to be an oxymoron. Don't we know what makes us happy? Well, she said no. Because most of the time, based on her research, we think this stuff will make us happy because that's what the world says. That's what the marketing gurus say, that this will make you happy. And this is what the social influencers will say. I did this, it made me happy. It made them happy, but it is not automatic that those stuff will make you happy. So then again, you have to identify what will make you happy, not just what the world says will or should make you happy. That I can relate, my friends. Okay, so we will continue with these lessons, on how, to make happiness, okay, come your way, not by accident, by being proactive, and the surprises that Gretchen Rubin, has for us. Okay, again, let's engage. Do you agree with all of this, or you have your own lessons learned from years of experience living in the autumn of your life? Okay, get engaged. I'll take it from there. I'll share it in my next video if you will permit, on the next episode if you permit me. But until then, my friends, don't forget to like and subscribe, in this channel, My Season of Life, for more uploads on how to live this beautiful life of ours. Until then, goodbye.